Yeah, so here we go. Allegedly, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was kind of different UFO stuff on all the different, like a lot of different fronts there. They said that Mussolini had some. Third Reich apparently was working on some because, so go down here.
That's crazy. Imagine if you saw a fucking flying saucer, but then it has like German shit on it. You're like, nah, dude, what?
Man, I thought that was a cool hat.
That's actually Oppenheimer's hat. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is all through this. It was a secret society called the Vril Society, and they actually are part of, like, Hitler was a part of the Vril Society, and they believed in like the people that come from under the earth that were like
From under.
Yeah, they were like when you kind of think of like the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, like super race or whatever, and the Vril was like their energy force. They were able to like manipulate that, like gave them superpowers and shit, and
I wonder if that ties into the Nuremberg in 1561 thing at all. They're like, we've seen it before, 400 years ago, or whatever.
Yeah, no. So it's pretty crazy. It's on some pretty esoteric kind of shit. A lot of that was going on underneath the scenes in 1940s.
So because I guess there's researchers that found drawings of flying saucers in these German archives, and they had electromagnetic gravity engines. And it says in 1935, the Tool Society was looking for a location to test new powerful armament. It's called the Honneberg Testing Ground. And the project was referred to as the Honneberg device. I don't know how we pronounce that. Honnebu is this shortened name they gave to it. And I guess it was they're trying to build like their own flying saucers.
Basically, yeah, like they feel like they've there's like a whole thing where they believe they'd gotten, like, they kind of believe in like telepathy and shit like that, and so they got like alien blueprints from like telepathic messages and shit, and so they tried to like build them.
That's crazy
shit, dude. And again, Hitler was apparently involved with these guys, and he was like a member of them and stuff, and which is insane, you know. It's kind of like I don't even know, you know. It's like, that's pretty nuts.
Right?
And then they allegedly made Die Glock, which is the bell. So yeah, that's another alleged one.
A purported top secret scientific technological device, secret weapon, or a Wunderwaffe, developed in the 1940s in Nazi Germany. First described by Polish journalist and author Igor Witkowski in whatever the hell that's called. It was later popularized by military journalist, author Nick Cook, who associated with Nazi occultism and anti-gravity and free energy suppression research. I don't even know what that means. They're like, no free energy.
Well, that means free, like, so, like, yeah, like, kind of, it's kind of, I feel like he's kind of trying to say like kind of trying to, like, I don't know how to.
Yeah. Well, like it says, it's been sort of.
Yeah, it's considered a hoax, but all this stuff's considered as hoax too, because allegedly these guys were actually interested in that kind of thing, though.
I'm sure that they were interested in all this kind of weird technology, but actually pulling it off was another thing. But it has been turned into such a thing with like the Wolfenstein games or whatever, where it's like, actually the Nazis had this, and it's like Mecha Hitler or whatever, and he's like, he's got like a turret. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, at least the opposition had some defense. They had their ancient secret Jew magic as well.
Right. That's true. They had, that's true. In the second Wolfenstein, he's got like the golden. I don't even know what to call it, dude.
It's like a weird gyroscopic looking thing.
It's some type of shit that would be named Dreidel, like Operation Dreidel.
Oh my god!
But it's like an acronym. It's like destructive robot, whatever.
Fucking great game though.
That would be sick, actually. And then the Vril Society.
Yeah, that's
we were
the same.
Talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, the Vril, the Power of the Coming Race, was a book from the 1800s that these fools were all into. And does that sound familiar? Like a certain somebody who talked about a certain thing and was a pretty influential guy.
We're the coming race.
These days, yeah,
that's true.
These days, yeah, that's for sure.
Human race.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
We do be coming.
But yeah, the Vrilya, the race that lived underground and had telepathic powers. Yeah. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know. That's kind of on some Scientology kind of shit, I feel like, too, almost. You know, it's like a sci-fi author gets like a real powerful like cult following that infiltrates all the different like government and like avenues of industries and shit to become influential and have their shit acted out.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a cool like fictional book idea, you know, like for sure.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Well, it's Well, that's crazy
though.
but
No, for real.
it's like the superior ancient race that lived underground, and they'd run out of resources underground and then come up for some destruction, dude.
It kind of seems like they knew that would happen. They set themselves up for failure in that one, I think. Yeah.
Kind of sounds like Gears of War in some ways too. It's
Yeah, that's kind of right.
yeah.
Oh, my
But that
God.
shit's crazy. But yeah, so they allegedly.
That shit's gotta be fake, bruh.
Of course it's fake. Pull the picture up, bro. Do you think this? Do you think
Oh,
anybody's
shit,
trying to
dude.
pass that off
Proof.
as real, bro?
Oh, they're like, we just put like the old photograph filter over it, and they're like, perfect.
Dude, it's an artist.
It's a concept art.
It's an artist rendition of the alleged event. Yeah, so that actually follows right into
Who's
another
this motherfucker right here?
yeah, so pull out so I can read it off the table too. Yeah, Admiral Byrd. You could go a little smaller so you can see the picture and the text at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could still read it.
Sorry.
All right. But anyways, yeah. So Admiral Byrd is a guy who's
idea.
famous. He did like the Antarctic exploration, like campaigns, and like when the U.S. first initially kind of tried to do their voyages and chart it out and map it out and stuff.
Yeah.
And again, the Nazis allegedly had bases set up there already that are big, giant, super mega complex structures. And Operation Highjump was they sent him and the army actually out there to go explore and chart things. And basically there were apparently like combat scenarios that broke out while they were down there with things they couldn't entirely explain, allegedly. So that's kind of the significance of this event right here. It's a real classic story.
They're getting attacked by frozen cum monsters in the ice.
I
Just
suppose
emerging
so.
from the terrifyingly all-white background. Just white on white sneaking up and killing you in the middle of the night.
Well, this is like, it's kind of like a training ground almost for going to alien planets. You're like, if I'm gonna go to Hoth, I gotta prepare by doing this Antarctica run first. It's like the
that's true.
practice.
Right.
It's like the, for extreme conditions or whatever. Like that would be insane trying to set up a military base or like a landing strip on ice. Like how the hell do you even do that?
Well, that's
Is
like,
Antarctica even real? That's a topic for another episode, dude.
That's a good question.
I don't know. There's probably some crazy shit out there because it's a huge continent. And
Penguins
it's like,
are fake. I've never seen one.
penguins are step into a certain Reich, if you catch my drift.
Oh no. They
They're
may
the
be
ones who-
penguins, but they're goose stepping.
Okay.
That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
A bird pun, really.
The march of the penguins, bro.
Man.
It's crazy.
Whew.
They're up to something.
Yeah, so Operation Highjump, though, that's allegedly a whole thing that happened. Yeah, there was a battle there.
Mm.
Well, that's there.
Doesn't seem like too hard of an operation to accomplish.
What, to do a high jump?
Yeah, you just find the guy that can jump the highest.
You know,
Press control and then space. Then you're good. Do the
Oh, yeah.
Half-Life 2,
Oh, yeah.
the high jump.
There we go, yeah.
Never mind.
What about rocket jumping, though?
Right. Oh, yeah,
you do the
no,
little
that's
shooting.
that would be sick if
Yeah.
we came up with that technology to do the rocket jumps from Team Fortress 2.
Just got to get fireproof shoes.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah, I
should
think
know.
that's how it works. Little physics for you. Yeah.
So then we're jumping way up to 1987 here.
Well, no. So this is
Oh, you got
something.
more?
No. So this is so it's this 1987 when this came out, but this is about stuff allegedly from like the 40s and the post-war kind of handling of it. And so it's like there was the Majestic 12 were the people that kind of orchestrated to get the cover up of this kind of technology and of all these projects hidden away from the public, and they were the ones who were allegedly in control of kind of the information kind of distribution and stuff.
Look
And
at these old pixelated honkies over here, dude.
Yeah.
My jizz dick 12 times.
yeah, just like that, just like that.
No, it's sick.
So yeah, no, it was reported by a British ufologist named Timothy Good, who he claimed to be in possession of the 1950s era UFO documents. So the 12 were apparently Harry Truman. Let's see, where's that? Fuck me.
Oh, they have an official list here.
I thought so, but I'm guessing not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking retarded. All right.
Harry Truman.
Well, yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, it ties everything in. We got Roswell and
so these 12 motherfuckers helped cover up all of the Roswell
yeah
incident.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So yeah, so let's see. Supposedly formed in 1947 by an executive order by Harry S. Truman, who like Harry Truman is like the bad guy in Oppenheimer, basically. Where I haven't even seen it yet, but that's the idea. Where it's just like he's like, press the button, you pussy.
Yeah, they did not get along at all, for sure.
And so they explain how the crash of an alien spacecraft at Roswell in July 1947 had been concealed, how the recovered alien technology could be exploited, and how the U.S. should engage with extraterrestrial life in the future. According to the researchers, ufologist Jaime Shandera had in 1984 received an envelope containing film, which, when developed, showed images of 8 pages of documents that appear to be briefing papers on describing Operation Majestic 12. And so
I have a list of the Majestic 12 if you'd like.
Oh yeah, give us the list. Who else we got on there?
Okay, hopefully this is the right list because I don't see Truman on here.
Oh, he just approved it. I don't think he would sit on the board.
He wasn't one of the 12.
Okay, he was not. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's Lloyd Berkner. Don't know who that is.
Okay.
Detlef Bronk. Vavinar.
Said LeBronc.
Vannevar Bush. James Forstall. Gordon Forrestal. Gordon Gray. Roscoe H. Hillencoat. Hector.
These wacky names.
All these people are Caucasian. Jerome Clark Hunsaker. Donald H. Menzel. Great no sweat. Robert M. Montauk. It was gonna be a stupid sports joke. Sidney Sowers. Nathan F. Twinning. And Hoyt Vandenberg. So those are the alleged members.
That's how you know this.
None of these.
Know this shit's fake, bro.
None of these motherfuckers sound majestic at all, dude.
They should have put Upu Lupu on the board, bro.
Gluptupus Weppel. Yeah, shout out.
Would have made better members, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying.
I've appointed the newest member of my board, Mr. Dubstep. Erwin.
But yeah, so I just wanted to include this because again, this is one. Like all of them, it's largely considered a hoax, but it's another one that's had a lot of influence, though. I mean, what's the show? Umbrella Academy did a whole season of their show
just
wrapped around the whole lore of this. So, which again, hey, another alternative band, bro. MCR Gerard Wade, fucking did Umbrella Academy, and he's all into UFOs too. And there's Foo Fighters and Battle of Los Angeles
and Tom
DeLonge. We're gonna get to Tom DeLonge shortly.
Tom
DeLonge. Yeah.
Why
that's true. There has to be a. That's true. There has to be like a super group of all of the UFO interested parties of the rock and roll scene.
They just get lunch together on Thursdays and talk about UFO.
That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick, actually.
Just like fucking Greer, Tom DeLonge, fucking Grush.
David Grush comes on.
Get the CIA guys in the band.
Yeah. David Grush fucking is the singer, bro.
Okay,
Somehow
so now we're going
Tyson's
back.
Always there, but nobody wants him there.
No, but so the thing about that one is that came out then, but that's about stuff from the 40s and stuff. So that's why I put it right there.
No, I got you.
But yeah, I guess that does kind of fit further up in the timeline.
That's all good.
But yeah, Roswell here, classic. Everybody knows about Roswell, the alleged the first recovered craft story that everybody knows about. 1947 July, they recovered metallic and rubber debris from a military balloon. Yeah, interesting. But it got published in the paper as a flying saucer. Like, that's kind of crazy, actually, that like in the newspaper it did say that. Like,
yeah, it's also not crazy because we're like, journalism today is so bad. There's so much clickbait or whatever. It's like, bro, these fools back in the 40s just did not give a fuck. They're like, fuck it, publish it, dude. Who cares? Let's go.
They're like,